stops there, and Clayton's coming to score another touchdown, it looks like.
4:51, the clock continues to run. There's Evan Hardy on the motion, but Cagle decides to keep it, and he finally gives it to him. He's got a wide open lane to the 20-yard line.
Look at here.
That's the 10-yard line. Is he going to get there? He dives for it, and we're going to wait to see what he does.
Touchdown!
Oh, wow! He literally jumped from the 5-yard line, had it just laid out for the right at the marker of the touchdown. They gave it to him. Phenomenal. That was the second receiving touchdown this evening.
We got a player down for East Wake. We've got a player down on the field.
We got a player down on the field.
I just said that, PA announcer. We got a player down on the field. Man, he's hurting pretty bad. Looks like it's number 31. I want to say it might be number 31 for East Wake. McKinley Patterson. I think it's the player that's down, Trey Snide. Unless my eyes are fooling me with his jersey, but he's definitely looks like he's in a lot of pain.
I've been there, Wesley. I've been there. Like our listeners knows, I've been there all night. But right now, again, we do have once we find out the correct number, even if it is 31, we're going to find out the correct number there.
And again, if we got people listening that are on the East Wake side, we're not in any way trying to not cover the players. We're doing it as best as we can. The situation at hand is, if they're in the sidelines, we can see their jerseys perfectly. But, you go back another, 30, 40 yards away from them, and their jerseys are gold numbered on a white jersey. It's kind of hard to notice them. Maybe if it was a little darker yellow, they might have been a little bit better visual, but we got a player down on the Clayton's on the East Wake side of the ball. I'm going to say it was number 31. Of McKinley Patterson, the fourth, as we have 4:39 left to go in the second half of play, everybody. He's back up and walking around.
And it looks like 34.
Well, it's actually number 34. Okay, I was 3 off.
That's right.
We don't even know the player's name. We don't even have the player's number, who it is, number 34.
But our condolence goes out to that young man. He's walking off by himself. That's a good sign. But off the terrific, just a Cagle one.
Number 24. Number 24, Jerez Wynn. He was the player that was down. That's who it was.
There you go.
I wanted to make it right.
Apparently.
Let's go see if they go for the touchdown for the extra point, shall we? They got it going on here at Seatown. Kick is up. Trey's beside himself. It's good.
It's good.
It's a touchdown. 21-0. We won't let my buddy Trey Snyder recompose himself as we're having a great time here in Clayton, our alma mater. As right now, senior night, Clayton Comets at Nixon Fowler Stadium are up 21-0. I don't like to say 0. 21-0 is the score. 4:39 in the second.
Stats don't lie. Still 0. 0-0, all the same score. The Comets' offense is starting to heat up. We saw what the Comets did in the beginning of the game. They started bringing in a few different players. We saw J.R. Wilson be the quarterback for a few series. He's played special teams. He's played the running back position. He's played quarterback. But Cagle is doing a phenomenal job. His arm, again, we've seen some impressive arm action from both sides of the field, from Creech and from Cagle, the quarterback for the Comets.
That's right.
So right now, 4:39, the Comets are starting to pull away here in the first quarter, or first half, 21 for the Comets, 0 for the Warriors. 2 impressive receiving touchdowns by Evan Harding, who's on his second receiving touchdown here in the first half. We're only in the first half, Wesley.
That's right. We got another half of play coming up right now. It's 21-0. Here comes East Wake back up the field, and they got pummeled.
That's only about a 3-yard gain. He just a little bit too much dancing around for the kick returner for the Warriors. So with 4:31, I'm gonna get my words out, Wesley. I promise. 4:31 here in the first half.
The cold is getting to you.
Well,
you like the cold weather?
I love the cold. I love the cold weather. 21 for the Comets, 0 for the Warriors. The ball is at the 19-yard line. The Warriors do take control. Be first down and 10.
Remember what I was telling you last week at West Johnson about Boston and Patriots and Bruins and Red Sox? They're using that right now on the field. So that's a defensive call pattern for the Comets.
If I know Mr. Brent Bailey well enough, he is a big-time Boston, no matter Bruins, Celtics, anything. He is a fan of the Boston sports. I'm guaranteed he has something to do with this, with those signals there. This is Brent Bailey, my good friend from high school. Played football together, ran track together, even part of the swim team together. 4:15, clock will continue to run. Ball's at the 25-yard line. And that was a 5-yard rush by Horn and this offense for the Warriors. Second down and 5. Creech wants the ball. He decides to get a little wildcat, and he is pushed out of bounds by number 44. That is Hunter Hawkins. It's the first time we've heard his name this evening. He pushed him out of bounds right past the original line of scrimmage. That was a loss of 1 on the play. So it's going to be 3rd down and 6 for the Warriors. Again, the defense right here has stepped up because we've seen what the Warriors offense. They're very productive week in and week out. Now they're still a 4-6 ball club overall and 2-2 in the conference. But the defense is kind of making them look right now on the offensive side of the ball as a 4-6 ball club.
Here comes another opportunity for East Wake. It's a fake. It's going to be a throw here.
And just a little bit too far.
Great coverage by number 5.
He had his man beat once again by the wide receiver for the Warriors. Again, they have some speed on this team.
And Trayshawn Weeks did some fantastic coverage. Fantastic coverage, keeping number 8 from catching the ball there just a moment ago for East Wake, and that is Messiah Jones.
It's going to be 4th down and 6, and we've seen that the Warriors come out in an offense stance, but it looks like their punt return or their punt team is going to come out on the field.
Coming up, the Osborne Company pregame, halftime show. The Osborne Company halftime show.
And for some reason, the Comets number 2, that is J.R. Wilson, decided to pick it up. That could have been dangerous. Very dangerous for the Comets, as there were 6 different defenders for the Warriors. As soon as he picked up the ball off the ground, they literally wrapped him up. So that could have been hurting to the Comets. So we'll kind of see what his decision, if you talk to him down there, kind of see what his decision was there. But
on what now?
But 3:41, the offense for the Comets will take control. It is right at the 49-yard line.
I'm sorry, brother. I was putting my jacket on for everybody that was asking radio about colors. What do you want me to ask, Coach Jinks?
I was talking about the J.R. Wilson picking up the punt when the defenders were already there.
They probably won't let me talk to players. They're
very dangerous.
They won't let me talk to players.
Anyway.
We got to set up a conference for them. Here we go.
Cagle gets the ball out to number 18.
Number 8 and a flag on the play.
We do have a flag, but it looks like it is going to be... Waiting to see who it is, who's against. But it was a first down reception by number 18 of the Comets. That's Jalen Tradum. Once again, that's the second time we've heard his name this evening. And it's going to be against the Comets. That is going to be a push in the back by the Comets. So on that first down reception from Tradum from Cagle, it is going to be, we're going to take that all away. It's going to go all the way back. That was a 15-yard penalty for this Comets offense. 3:33 with your score 21 for the Comets, 0 for the Warriors.
There we go. And I'm going to head down. My friend, and try to catch up interviews with Mike Murray of the East Wake Warriors and Hunter Jinks of the Clayton Comets in our Osborne Company halftime show coming up in a few moments.
Cagle wants to throw. There's 3 to the right, 1 to the left, and he has his man. But he tries to break away, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different defenders for the Warriors decide to bring him down. And that was number 88, Rodney Riggins. Rodney Riggins brings him the reception for the Comets there. So 2:57, the clock will continue to run right after this. 21 for the Comets, 0 for the Warriors.
Unforgettables. Nice. This show sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com.
Welcome back to the CRN Sports Network on that small little break. A terrific pass from Cagle all the way to Emery to... We do have a flag on the play. We're waiting to see who it is, but it looks like the Comets are going down to the Warriors side of the field, so it might be against the Warriors here. Once again, that was a 40. You've heard me say 45 here, 40 there, 40 here. They're making this defense right now get over top of them 3 different plays, 2 on touchdowns in the air and 1 in the ground. But this offense for the Comets is starting to heat up. 2:43. The clock will continue to run. 21 for the Comets, 0 for the Warriors. Again, the Comets are starting to drive the ball more and more and more this evening. First quarter, they got to the Warriors side of the field 4 different times, 2 turnovers, 1 touchdown in the air, and then 1 punt return. So let's see if the Comets can kind of push this in for consecutive possession for them. And Cagle is going to come back into the quarterback position. And it's going to be 1 to the left. We have 1 to the right. There's going to be 2 in the backfield for the Comets. Looks like the Warriors trying to figure out what defensive scheme they want to call here. And here we go. The white man in the white hat decides to blow the whistle here. And that is Nottingham will come into the quarterback position. Correction, that is J.R. Wilson straight up the middle of the field. And we have a touchdown to Comets. But hold on. There is a flag on the field. Are they going to give it to him? J.R. Wilson, number 2, was at the quarterback position, keeps it, rushes to the right-hand side, literally almost untouched. But it is going to be against a holding against the Comets. So, once again, J.R. Wilson is going to have to bring it back. On a block in the back in the first quarter, he was brought back from a punt return touchdown. And once again, right here, he has brought back from an additional touchdown on the flag penalty for the Comets. And so now it's going to remain first down and goal, but the ball is at the 19-yard line. First down and goal, but the ball is at the 19-yard line. 2:39 here in the first quarter. Or correction, I'm sorry, the second quarter, the first half. So J.R. Wilson remains in the shotgun position. 3 to the left, 0 to the right. Mr. Richardson is in the backfield, and they give it to him. Correction, they keep it, but J.R. Wilson is brought down with only... Gets to the original line of scrimmage. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to be second down and 20. Second down, really, well, correction, be first and goal, but at the 18-yard line. The ball's at the 18-yard line. Be first down and goal for the Comets. And the clock, once the Comets offense lines up here, be 2:01. The clock will continue to run. K goes back into the quarterback position. 3 to the left, 0 to the right. Richardson in the backfield. He looks to throw it. He's looking to the left-hand side. The ball's in the air, and he has his man, but it is almost intercepted. It was in and out of the hands of number 4, Jaylee Imari, but just a little bit too high, but it was almost intercepted by number 8, Messiah Jones. That is Messiah Jones, almost intercepted to bring it all the way back. If he had that, that was a wide-open lane on the right-hand side. Again, the ball's on the 18-yard line. That would have been a wide-open lane for the Warriors to get themselves back into this ball game. So 1:47. The clock will continue to run once this offense of the Comets line up. Cagle claps his hands, and Evan Hardy's in the motion. Ball's in the air. He has his man. Once again, almost intercepted. He had his man wide open, but just a little bit on the outside of him. He was lined up in the inside, threw it to the outside, and once again, it was almost intercepted by the Warriors. Their defense is playing extremely strong with only 1 minute and 43 seconds remaining. With only 1 minute and 43 seconds remaining, the clock will start running once the offense lines up. 21 for the Comets, 0 for the Warriors. Once last week, Evan Hardy, with 39 seconds remaining in the first half, he drives down the left side for one of his 3 receiving touchdowns. Cagle, number 12, looks to throw. He does. And once again, it is intended for, there's Evan Hardy. Tried to get it to his 3rd receiving touchdown in the first half, but is incomplete. That is going to be a turnover on downs for the Comets. Turnover on down, 1:39. The Warriors will have it one last time here in the first half. Your score, 21 for the Comets and 0 for the Warriors. If they stop them here, or if they stop the scoring for the first half, that is 6 consecutive quarters that the Comets defense has not allowed a point scored here in the Greater News 3A conference. And week before that, it's only 3 points to Smithfield. So the defense is ready for the postseason here. And Creech will get in the shotgun position. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. And just a little bit overthrown. Intended for number 4, Perry White. Receiver there, Perry White, was waiting for it, had his man, but decided to it was in and out of his hand, but just a little bit too high. So he had a blocker in front of him. All he had to do was catch the ball. It was thrown to the 15-yard line.